Good morning, world. One of the main reasons many people don't reach their goals, don't get the things that they go after is a lack of follow through, a lack of tenacity. And we often hear about how important follow through is, but the reality is that not everyone has learned has the characteristic of having tenacity. Not everyone knows how to follow through. Not everyone has that habit. So what are you supposed to do if you don't have the habit? This is not one of those situations where, okay, you don't have it. There are things you can do to learn how to build that follow through. And that is what today we're talking about. 5 tips for building tenacity or building that habit of following through. One is to attach a reason that matters to you to everything that you're doing. You do this because it's not going to be doing something because it's important does not motivate people enough. Doing something because you know others will value it may not be your motivator. You have to have a reason that matters to you, something that is important to you, something that is strong enough that it will get you to get up in the morning and go and do whatever. The reason, no matter how small, no matter how big, has to be a reason that matters to you. 2, break things into smaller, manageable pieces. When you have the big goal, it can be overwhelming. Seeing all the things that you have to do, seeing all the things left to be done can be just a little bit discouraging sometimes. When you break it down into smaller, manageable pieces, it makes it easier to focus your attention on what you're doing right now. And you know, okay, yeah, I can do this one piece. Even if you don't have to think about the rest of it, you don't even know how you're going to do the rest of it, but you know at least this one piece you got. So break it down into smaller, manageable pieces that you can get done, that you can focus all your attention on the piece that you're working on. That way you get, that done and out of the way. 3, take consistent action. Part of building a habit is acting consistently. And consistent action does not mean that you're doing something every month. It means that you're doing something just about every day, at least every week, where you're working on this goal. So every day you get up and you do one thing. Some days that one thing's going to be huge. Some day that one thing is going to be something very minor. But take consistent action. That way you're training your body that every day you do something towards that goal. That way the day you get up and you don't take action towards your goal, your body's going crazy and saying, what is going on? Why are we not working towards this goal? And 4, keep a progress log and celebrate. Progress logs show you how far you've come. Usually when we're working towards something, we are focusing on, okay, what's left to be done. But a progress log can show you, oh, look how much you have actually done. Look at all these accomplishments. So keep a progress log. And of course, as you're keeping your progress log, celebrate these achievements. Celebrate everything that you get done, because as you're celebrating, you're giving yourself that encouragement to continue moving forward. And finally, surround yourself with role models. I love the analogy or talking about the flock mentality. When birds are traveling, they travel in flock. That way, the presence, the energy, the momentum of each one of them is impacting the other. And when the leader, the person that's leading the flock, not the bird that's leading the flock, when the bird leading the flock, maybe when his or her wings get a little tired, that bird gets to fall back to the end, and one of the other ones takes the lead. That way they can continue keeping that momentum. And as humans, it's nice when we work with our own little flock, because the energy, the motivation, the inspiration that each member of your flock is bringing to the table gets to impact you, and each member of the flock gets to benefit from that energy. So work with a flock. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So 1, attach a reason that matters to you to everything that you're going to be doing. And notice, reason that matters to you, not your neighbor, not your friend, a reason that is important enough to you to make you want to get up and do something every day. 2, break everything down to manageable pieces, because when you break it down to manageable pieces, you're not so overwhelmed about the magnitude of the goal. You just focusing on what you have to do right now. 3, take consistent actions, because consistent actions is how you teach your body, how you train your body to be in that moment of acting all the time. 4, keep a progress log and celebrate, because progress logs will show you how far you've come, so that on the days that you may be discouraged, you can see how much you have actually accomplished instead of focusing all solely on how much there is left to do. And of course, take time to celebrate every milestone. And finally, surround yourself with role models. Surround yourself with a flock that can help you see, or that can provide you with momentum, with energy to keep moving when things may not seem as easy, when you may be getting tired, when you may be stressed, that you have the flock, you have the rest of your team. You can borrow energy from the other people around you and get a little bit of motivation from the people around you to keep on going. And yep, that is pretty much it for today. Good morning, world. Have a great day.